there guys, and of course, welcome yourselves back in for yet another one with us for Review Bros. My name's Aaron. We're here. We've finally landed. I'm apologising to you guys now. You've been asking for this type of review for a little while now. But we're here. We've made it, right? It's Terminator Extreme by the guys at REBELNUTRITION. We've got them to thank for sending it on over to us. Now, this is, on paper at the very least, very hardcore. It's extreme. It's extreme in label, it's extreme in look, it's extreme in hype, right? Now, we're here to tell you some serious facts about this pre-workout. Is it the pre-workout you're looking for? It might well just be. We're going to go through the usuals: taste, price, label, and of course primarily the real world effects of using this stuff in training. I've used it 3 times now. I've got a real good feeling about how it works. Will it be the same for you? That's what we hope. That's why they put these reviews out there. There's a good chance that if it does this, and that on me, it's probably going to do the same on you. So without any further ado, Terminator style. Okay guys, we're in with the first segment, least important. We're going to cover it for you anyway. So the flavour it comes in is sour apple. Now, what do I think? I've got to say I've had worse flavours sounding straight off the bat. If there are other ones, of course I'm going to throw them in the text down below. Now what I've done is I messed up filming, but I've already pre-shaken this container. There we go. I'm not going to be able to show you the mixability simply because I've not got myself a see-through shaker, and I do apologise for that. Now, let's do it anyway. Let's get it down the hatch. This is the 4th time I've mixed it. I've used it 3 times for training. Let's see. Not bad. That's what I said. I said it's not sour, which, you know, sour apple it's supposed to be. It's quite sweet. However, it does have some kind of strange aftertone. I'm not sure it's medicinal. I wouldn't say it's bitter. It's just a bit strange. What would I give it out of 10? 7. Mixability is not a problem either. Yeah, I don't think anyone's here for the flavour ultimately. I think we are here for that that potent effect in frickin' training. Let's forget the flavour. And in fact, let's move into the price first. How much is this pre-workout setting you back? Let's find out. Okay, it's time to talk money, isn't it? Ultimately, we're into the price point of this pre-workout now. And you'll head on over, UK guys, you'll be liking this one. Viper Fitness is where you're going to pick this product up from. And I've got to say it's quite a strong one because it comes in a true, genuine 30 true servings. So we always like ourselves when we get our 30 servings. It generally means, of course, that it's a more affordable pre-workout. Now this is no different. Use the code RB10 to knock off 10% off of the product and any product over on the Viper Fitness website. Therefore, you can pick it up for £44.99. And like I said, it comes in that true 30 servings. When we're talking 30, generally, of course, it's better. 20 serving pre-workouts, they do get you. They get you in the bank. Now, £1.50 per serving. And therefore, a 6 out of 10 on that consistent pricing scale, which is a stronger price point than your average pre. So, on paper, at this point in the review, it sounds very promising. Now, ultimately, we're going to have to see how the next couple of segments go. But it seems exciting right now, doesn't it? Let's move into that label now. Okay, so that moves into the label of this pre-workout, Terminator Extreme. And Extreme is perhaps where we might be looking. So we'll start off at the beginning. We've got citrulline malate, spelled incorrectly on the label, always a good start. 9 grams. Now, it could be 1-to-1 ratio, hopefully 2-to-1. It doesn't even say that. So, at worst case scenario, you're getting 4.5 grams of citrulline. At best case, you're getting around 6.5, 7. Quick maths. Ultimately, even at 4.5, it will do the job. We're looking at pumps, nitric oxide production, blood flow, all of the juices, right? Beta-alanine, 5 grams. That's a good dose, guys. Itchy tingle for days. That's a big dose. And it, of course, gives endurance down the line. We move into licorice root extract, 1 gram, which is a good dose compared to licorice supplementation. It's been shown to help with general health benefits, blood flow, antioxidant sort of benefits. I will say, however, it's probably not something that's necessarily needed in your pre-workout. It's not something you're going to feel. It's not like caffeine or anything exciting, which actually moves into the next one. Caffeine anhydrous at 550. That's a mega dose, right? That's 5.5 cups worth of coffee. That's the same as downing 3 Monster energy drinks. Probably a little bit more even. I've got to say that is a big caffeine hit. Teacrine, 300 milligrams, dubbed cousin to caffeine. It's going to help you with longer lasting energy source. We've got DMHA 250. Now that's, of course, our grey area. Illicit, stimulant, euphoria agent, focus benefits, stimulation benefits, all of the goodies. Dynamine, often likened actually to teacrine in that it's similar to caffeine. It's going to give you energy, stimulation, fast acting and long lasting. Synephrine, 100 milligrams. Again, spelled incorrectly on this label. That is a bit of a concern when you've got that sort of thing going on. It does make you wonder who's manufacturing it. And it does make you wonder how deep underground it's getting made. Fat burner, holy basil, again, adaptogen, helping you with that stress and anxiety and other health benefits. Again, nothing too exciting. Synephrine HCl, also to top up the synephrine, fat burning, energy, stimulation. GBB, gamma beta butyrane, of course, fat burner. It's going to give you a sense of thermogenic sweats, brown fat cells melting, energy in the gym. Black pepper extract, 10 milligrams, absorption and digestion. Then we've got SR 9009, which is in a lot of shops' SARMs lists. Now, depends where you look to determine whether it's an actual SARM or not. I mean, it's not muscle building, but it is banned, that's for sure, right? And it's been shown to help with basically energy and the potential for extra energy output by a mitochondrial increase in the muscle cell directly, probably over time. Nonetheless, guys, I've got to say, my honest opinion is it seems a little bit too risky for perhaps the reward. But look, hey, it is up to you guys if you want to go down that route. I've got to say, it is of some concern to myself. And wrapping off this label, your Himbine HCl, of course, fat burning. Not going to be confused quite with alpha yohimbine. That would be very ridiculously strong at 4 milligrams. I always say yohimbine HCl doesn't hit as hard, but thermogenic, aphrodisiac, blood flow, energy benefits. I've got to say, it's a roller coaster of a label. I'm not sure what's going to hit harder, euphoria or energy, but on paper, they should both be hitting hard. Let's move into the most important component of any review. It's the effects of this one now. Okay guys, we're here. The name of the game is, of course, the effects in the real world. Now, what can it do for you? What did it do for me? So, I really want to be telling you some seriously positive things here. However, I'm going to struggle to do so. In fact, I'm just going to cut straight to the chase. First time I used this, excited. Second time I used it, nervous. Third time I used it, dreaded it. Now, ultimately, what did I think of this one in the reality, in the real world? I'll start off at the beginning. That's what's fair to do. That's what the normal process is here at REVIEWBROS. Beta-alanine, we're looking at 5 grams. And I've got to say, actually, this was probably the best aspect of the pre-workout. But we're still falling short. 6 out of 10, it was there, it was all right. It still wasn't 5 grams worth of potency. Again, I'm cutting to the chase here, guys, because there's a few things that should be happening, right? And I've got to, actually, let's jump in deep end. SR9009R Sarmy dodgy friend that's in here. Did I feel anything different at all from that? No. I mean, maybe you need to use this pre more than 3 times to get that effect, but let's be honest, I didn't notice it, and I wouldn't want to risk it any more than that for other reasons that will surface in this effects segment. Now, DMHA, 250. Nada, not a thing from that. No euphoria, no highness, no wave of clarity, no concentration, no focus uplift. Nothing. Here's where it really goes wrong though. Each and every time I've used it, motivation has honestly been lower than low. I could have gone into training harder without it. 550 caffeine. No. There wasn't even an uplift in heart rate or anything. No, just no. Now here's where it really goes wrong. Right, from 0% to 100% of nausea level, sickness level. 100% you're in the toilet, you're chucking your guts up, sick. It wasn't there, don't get me wrong. 60% to 70% sickness was apparent. You have all the negatives of a nasty, horrible, nauseating stim junkie bomb without any of the positives. I really didn't enjoy using this pre-workout. Everything you wanted to get from it, it didn't give, and everything you didn't want it to give, it gave. That's my honest opinion, guys. Sorry to say it. I really am. Sorry to say it. If that sounds like the pre-workout to you, do go on and check it out. I'm here to be honest with you. There wasn't any pumps, no, because I didn't want to train. I just couldn't train. I felt sick. Focus on not being sick, and I was just concentrating on the fact that I was feeling sick. There was no highness. I've got to say, a real disappointing show. I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you on the next one. And of course, as always, stay stimmed. Terminator T1000, Arnie, you let me down. Cheers for watching.